relate that? What came out of that? I like this. Think about it like this. What animals?
Yeah, so this is the whole...
Okay.
That's what the saying's based around.
Okay, created by 2, right? Right?
Welcome back to another show of The Finance Fix. Finance Fix. Finance.
Finance Fix.
Finance Fix.
Alright, so what have we got on today?
Today we've got a good show. We've got a good lineup, a
wait.
good show.
This is actually the third podcast episode we have done, and today we are doing...
We're doing a bunch of stuff, and I haven't told you what we're doing, but today we're switching it up a little bit. But I've got a very important person who's written in. You want to go through him, or do you want to talk about some other stuff first?
How was your day?
It's been pretty good, actually. I cannot complain. Nobody's listening. What has your day?
My day was pretty good. I
Good.
rode on the Specialized Turbo Level 4 Pro, and I went down and I saw these cool trails. I have never been there before. All the way down, to the very bottom.
That's just such a good description. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I don't want people to know where we're
Of course, yes. Oh, yeah, that trail. Yes, I remember. Today, I've got a very special person who's written in to me today, and his name is Darren Dazzarino, and he's 41, and he's from Newey, or Newcastle, as other people might know from out of town.
Darren.
Newey. He runs a plumbing business, and he's got he turns over $260,000 last year. That's $260K revenue. Seems like a lot of money. It's pretty good. Plumbers can make really good money.
Profit?
No, that's just his turnover. So that's just how much money went through his business. Gross. Yeah.
Okay.
His problem is that his cash flow is terrible. His clients pay late. He owes $52,000 on his van and tools, and he's using credit cards to pay suppliers. He works 6 days a week. His wife's frustrated.
Wait, okay, you're loading me up with too much.
Yeah, 6 days a week, full time, on site for clients.
That's pretty,
pretty long hours, brutal hours. He starts early. I'm assuming he doesn't finish too late.
Okay, wait, so he makes 250?
Gross is $260,000 per year.
260, okay, so he makes 260,000 gross.
Gross.
And he has how much in debt?
He's got $52,000 on his vans and tools. Yeah, so they're work tools. So we'll get into that in a minute. And he also is using credit cards as well for his work, personal credit cards to pay suppliers.
Excuse me, sir. What money lesson do you wish you had learned sooner?
Credit cards. They're out of control, and there's such a big temptation. I've even cut up a few of mine as well. I wish I never had some of them. And like I said, he's working 6 days a week, so he's flat freaking out in a very, very physical, tough job.
Okay.
His revenue, let's just go through his main points, his main problems here. So he's got $260,000 in revenue, but his problem is he feels like he's always chasing payments, and this is just a classic cash flow trap.
Late, that's so bad.
Yeah, so he's always chasing payments.
You should do something that's every day you're late is an extra fee or something.
Yeah, if you can get away. One way you can charge the late fee is to charge people a higher fee and give them a discount if they pay early.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah, you can do that. Sometimes you can get away with that. Sometimes you can't. It just depends. So you say, look, this bill is $100 if you pay within 60 days, but if you pay within 5 days, I'll make it 90. That can encourage people to pay on time and quickly. I've found with tradies like this, the best way to get people to turn up quickly for your jobs and to always come and work for you, the best tip is they don't expect high pay. What they want is quick pay, because they've got a cash flow. Otherwise they'll have cash flow problems if they don't have already.
Yeah, paying late, that cannot.
That's the main thing if you want good tradesmen to work for you, is paying them on time straight away as soon as the job's complete, and not mucking them around, because that impacts their cash flow. So I'll move on here. So he's in the classic cash flow trap. He's got 52K on van debts and van and tools, and that if he's doing that on personal loans, it's really high interest rate loans, and that can be eating his profit. Cool. You'd be surprised how quickly finance payments can up your charges. And he's using the credit cards for suppliers, which is expensive.
He should be. Can't you get a business
loans for his equipment and stuff? Possibly. Try and get it.
No, not loans. Like a business card. Some people use only one credit card for business and then another one.
Yeah, sometimes they do. It depends on how good you are. When you're starting out, Darren is, or he's 41, so he's been in business for a while, but not that long. When you're starting out, until you're very disciplined with your cash flow, credit cards can be quite difficult to use, and they can be a bit of a trap. So what you might want to do before you go into business is to save up quite a bit of working capital before you start your business, because you'd be surprised how much capital you can chew up very quickly. But for some people, it sounds like for him, he's under a bit of stress, and it's risky and expensive when you first start out. So working 6 days a week, no life, lifestyle, costs, and bad systems. So I don't know what to tell you, bud.
I don't know what to tell you, bud.
But if you're in business for yourself and you make that choice, business becomes your lifestyle and lifestyle becomes your business, because your lifestyle and your business become like one and the same.
This episode was brought to you by AR Cashflow and
Fredship.
In his current state, really can't afford it. So he's got a chicken and egg problem. He needs the help.
Chicken and egg problem.
Yeah, so which came first, the chicken and the egg? Which problem came first?
Well, obviously the egg.
He's got no hours or enough money to pay them.
Okay, wait. But if you really think about the chicken and the egg.
Yes.
Right, the egg came first, obviously.
But who laid the egg?
Who laid that? What came out of that?
Yeah, where did the chicken egg come from? Not a chicken.
Okay, yeah.
It had to be a chicken.
Think about it like this.
Chicken and the egg.
What is where did the chicken come from? Not the egg. What
Yeah,
animals?
so this is the whole...
Okay.
That's what the saying's based around.
Okay, a cow doesn't just spawn in. It's created by two, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like billions and not billions, because like
Yeah, no, you're right.
millions of years ago, right? But like, let's say for a chicken,
Yes.
obviously two different animals breeded that, or they just evolved or devolved, if you want to say that.
Well, for him, he doesn't have the millions of year timeline, but he's got a chicken and egg problem.
Okay, but if he's got the chicken and the egg,
Yeah.
then obviously egg came first.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so here's my opinion on what he should do to fix
Wait,
his...
why doesn't he just choose his egg though?
Who?
I don't know. Well, he has chosen... The egg he's chosen is business.
Oh, okay.
So that's the problem, I suppose, as well. So the first thing you want to do to address, I would do with this business if I was him, was address those late payments. Because in small business, and this is really important for small business, he's got a cash flow problem, which is the most important thing in your business when you've got a small business. It's more important than profitability of your business is your cash flow. So he needs to fix that. And the way he can fix that, he could use invoice finance, but let's put that to the side because that's you need to be doing other things too, which is obviously giving early payment discounts, working for people that pay you quicker, working for people that will pay you, because imagine if you do a job and they don't pay you, then what a cash flow problem you got. Then you work for free. That's, he can't afford it.
I see.
So better terms, or what he could also do, another suggestion I was thinking of earlier was he could get deposits from his customers before he does the jobs, or payments along the way of doing the jobs depending on how big they are.
Well,
and
I
that can
feel
help
like
speed up his cash flow.
Instead of getting paid separate. Let's say you're getting paid 100,000. I don't want to get paid 25,000 4 times. I want to get paid now 100K.
Yeah, but you can't get paid till after the job. But what if you could get paid before the job's finished along the way? So that's just another little trick he could keep up his sleeve. But it depends on how big the jobs are. But getting a deposit, it depends. It doesn't talk about whether he's working for retail clients or he's subcontracting to a bigger plumber or a builder or a council or something like that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is his credit cards, which you wanted to talk about. And that was making sure that he fixes his credit card issue.
Stop it.
Stop. Sophie. Okay. So let's talk about the credit cards. I think he should stop using the credit cards for business expenses.
Yeah.
Until he's got the discipline with the small amounts of money. Because if he doesn't get that discipline in place while his business is small, as he scales up and gets busier and puts staff on, he won't be in that small habit. So stay small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. Yes,
Wait, what was that? What was that?
Now,
If the
his other thing, he said...
What was that when you said it was like buy is gold and old is sold?
If I say it, it's sold. If you say it, it's gold. But I would fix your cash flow, and before you hire staff and get rid of those credit cards, and before you hire staff, more importantly, build up a cash reserve in your bank account. So get your cash flow under control, get the credit cards out of the way, and then start building a cash reserve in the business so you don't have to rely on debt, especially when you're this small and you're not sure about your discipline. Get really good systems in place in your business, right? And then your business... When you grow a business, you don't try to force the growth in the business. All you do is get things right when it's small, and then you just allow it to grow is what you do. It grows naturally. You're just removing the impediments to growth, right? So you only get a good big business if you deserve it. That means starting with a small business, get that right, and if you deserve it, you'll get a big business. Don't worry about that after
What was
time.
your small business?
What's what?
Do you mean like have a small business that's different or...
No, I'm just saying if you're in business for
Evolve.
yourself and you want a big business and you're sick of having a small business, well, get your small business right. And if you're lucky, it'll turn into a big business.
Oh, so you
But
mean
if you don't deserve it, it probably
Do you mean
won't.
evolve?
If you don't want it to grow anymore, then yeah, you can go and start another business if you want, as long as the other business doesn't fall over. If you want it to grow, it'll grow to its natural size for you, and it'll grow to your level of incompetence.
Yeah.
So it'll grow as big as you can handle it naturally. You don't have to force growth. Working for yourself is really a lifestyle choice. You've got to remember that. I know he's working 6 days a week, but you decided to go into business and you dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. This is what you get. because business is really competitive. Everybody out there is trying to eat your lunch and get your clients and get your profits.
So they're trying to steal your lunch.
Yeah, so someone else who's more engaged in their business and makes it more of their lifestyle, they're going to do better than you generally, as long as they're not stupid, right? When it comes to business, that is. So just be focused on that. If you make a decision to go in business for yourself, that's what you're signing up for. If you want to be successful and stay successful, because it's easy to get into business, it's harder to stay in business. It's a lot of information, isn't it?
Well, guys, thank you for watching this amazing podcast of me and my dad talking about finance on the Finance Fix.
Like and subscribe if you want more of this channel.
Yeah, like and subscribe really helps us out so we can push out more amazing content for you guys behind that screen that I see you in.